Is My Perfect Eyes a scam? Does this anti-aging product really work? Does it really reduce under eye bags and wrinkles? Well, I analyzed it in detail. So here's everything you need to know about this product in this My Perfect Eyes review. Hello guys, I'm Ollie from mysupplementadvice.com, doing supplement reviews and health tutorials on this channel. So if you're interested in this type of content, subscribe and hit the bell button to stay notified when my new videos go live. Back to My Perfect Eyes. Let's begin with a quick overview on this product and whether it makes a good option or not. Shortly, My Perfect Eyes is a type of product that provides a quick solution for the under eye area. It claims to act really fast and that its effect will stay for hours. In reality, that's not really the case. But anyway, the product itself is available in two versions, the 100 applications and the 200 applications form. But anyway, both versions are pretty expensive for their actual composition, which is more than basic. As I said, this product has one of the weakest formulas from the market and lots of negative reviews and complaints. So for me, these are the best proofs that it's not effective at all and that it's not very far from a scam. Plus, its effect only lasts for a few hours, and honestly, I don't consider products like this serum as a real anti-aging treatment. This short-term effect cannot treat the real problem from the inside out. So, if you ask me, this product is definitely not worth it, especially since it's very pricey. What I can recommend you though, it's an anti-aging cream that I've been using myself, and the results were very satisfying. It's a product that works a lot better, it's cheaper, and it has clinical evidence behind, which is so rare in creams of this type. So if you're interested in this alternative, stay with me until the end of this video, because I will give you all the details you need to know about it. Now let's take a closer look at My Perfect Eyes, starting with its claims and producer. This product promises a lot of things on its Amazon listing as well as on its official website. For example, it claims that it works in as fast as 60 seconds and that its effect lasts for up to 8 hours. To be honest, I strongly doubt this promise because almost no product can work in less than a minute. And if there are some that can, their effect goes away within minutes, so it doesn't stay for many hours. That's why I can't really trust My Perfect Eyes, especially considering its terrible formula. Besides, it's only an aesthetic product and not a very good one. As for its creator, it's a brand called My Perfect Cosmetics Company, and to be honest, its name sounds quite questionable. But after taking a closer look at it and at its reviews, I can tell that it's legitimate. It's only that its products are not the most high quality or professional ones. Like I said, this product has one of the weakest formulas I have seen in anti-aging creams. The only good part is that its full ingredient list is disclosed, which is quite surprising. But other than that, it doesn't have any classic anti-aging ingredient, herbal extract, or any high-quality substance. And even though I looked into many similar products, this is by far the weakest composition I have seen, which is very disappointing. So let's take a closer look at its few existing ingredients. There are two types of silicates in this product, sodium and magnesium aluminium silicate. And if you ask me, these ingredients are responsible for that bold skin look. In terms of reducing wrinkles, they have absolutely no benefit, so they're only a 10-minute solution. Next, we have iron oxide, which is a pretty common ingredient in makeup products because it prevents hyperpigmentation. However, it has no real effect against wrinkles, so it's pretty useless in this cream. And lastly, parabens, which are a group of ingredients that many people are allergic to. They're actually quite avoided in products and they tend to have a negative tag. This is why I'm quite surprised that this product actually takes pride in containing them. But they have no anti-aging effect. They are only a sign of a poor quality in a product. So concluding this formula is extremely disappointing and weak. And honestly, its ingredients don't look like those of an anti-aging product, so there's no way I could recommend it. Despite claiming that it's a serum, this product looks more like a cream because it's very thick and it has a very strong chemical scent. It also comes with an applicator, but it doesn't seem very hygienic, so it didn't leave me a very good first impression. As for how you should use it, there's a very relevant picture on its website. Basically, just clean the area, shake the product, and use the applicator to get it, then apply it from the corner of your eyes outwards using your fingers, and don't move your face for 60 seconds until the product dries out. Now, what these instructions tell me is that this cream is basically blocking your under eye area in a fixed position, which is pretty bad because I'm pretty sure it's not the ideal thing for your skin. So it's really annoying to hear that this is how it actually works. Let me tell you more about this product's user opinions because they are more negative than positive. But let's start with the good side, and a lot of people admit that their under eye bags disappeared very fast, but the sensation was very uncomfortable and the results lasted for a few minutes at most. Also, most of these positive reviews sound very generic and similar, so I'm not sure how authentic they are. As for the negative side, there are a lot more things that are worth mentioning. Many people complain that it doesn't work, that it cannot be used with makeup, or that it basically blocks and dries out their face, which is totally understandable given how it works. I also found out some complaints from people who received an empty or a dried out bottle, so it's not all about the poor results. I also happened to try this product once, and the results were exactly what I imagined. It reduced my under eye bags very fast, but it was only for about an hour or so. Not to mention that my face felt really weird and my smile looked completely different, so I was not ready to pay this price. This is why my opinion on My Perfect Eyes is really bad in terms of effect. As for its side effects, this serum has more complaints than the typical anti-aging cream, which doesn't surprise me at all since I know its mechanism of action. It seems to cause irritations, to burn the skin, or to leave red patches under the eyes, so it's not a safe product at all. From this point of view, I don't advise you to use it. Not that I would recommend it from any other points of view, but you get the point. As you can probably imagine, My Perfect Eyes is pretty expensive for its value. You can buy this product from Amazon and from its official website. Upon comparing their prices, it's a little more expensive on Amazon. So let's take a look at its official website. The regular version of 100 applications costs $40 and the 200 applications version costs $60, and both of them come with a free delivery. I also want to point out that the product volume is 10 and 20 milliliters depending on the version you choose. Honestly, that's quite a small quantity, so that's another minus. Besides the fact that its effect only lasts for a short while and that it's very expensive, it also comes with a very small volume. So I'm even more convinced that it's not worth the price. It wouldn't even be worth $10 if you ask me. So, is my perfect eyes worth the money or not? I'm sorry to be so radical about it, but it's definitely not worth it. I see it as one of the weakest anti-aging products I came across. It has lots of bad reviews and complaints about side effects. It only works for a few hours at most. It blocks the under eye area and it's very expensive for its value. Now, I can't tell that it's a scam either, because to me, scams are those products that only charge your money and they never ship your order, which is clearly not the case here. But even so, My Perfect Eyes is far from something I would advise you to buy. So, what is the alternative I promised to give you at the beginning of this video? I'm talking about a cream that makes my top recommendation against aging. I've been using it myself and I've been very satisfied with the results. It has a great formula, value, and it's really affordable for its quantity, so it makes an excellent option against your wrinkles. If you want to find out more about it, I'm going to leave you my detailed video review of it in the left part of my screen, as well as in the description below, so check that out. Thank you for watching this review and see you next time.